The 2015 American Music Awards was a night to remember, and because each artist shut it down and made it rain tonight, we're bringing you 7 of the best moments right here on Clever's Trophy Life. Today's episode of Clever Newsfeed is brought to you by T-Mobile. Breaking the rules of wireless, switch to the Un-carrier. The heat was turned all the way up tonight, from booty-shaking performances to booty-grabbing makeout sessions. Even if we wanted to forget it, we can't. But of course, Jennifer Lopez as tonight's host is already a sign that you know it's about to go down. She kicked off tonight's show with an epic dance medley of many of the year's nominated tracks, including Nicki Minaj's Anaconda, Beyonce's 7-Eleven, Taylor Swift's Bad Blood, and Fetty Wap's 1738. And we weren't the least bit surprised that there was more booty in J-Lo's routine than we really knew what to do with. And there's nothing wrong with that. Next up, Meghan Trainor and Charlie Puth shared the stage during their hit Marvin Gaye, where they Marvin Gayed and got it on for the entire audience to witness. After the performance, Charlie revealed that the two are still just friends and that it was all a part of the show. Yeah, we'll check back with you in just a few weeks on that, bruh. And switching things up, the next best moment of the night was not a performance, but rather a comedy sketch during Pitch Perfect 2's award acceptance for Best Soundtrack. Anna Kendrick spoke on behalf of the cast, where she thanked some of the film's creators and producers with some pretty tough love.
Deke Sharon, Ed Boyer, Alana DeFonseca, working with you only made me want to kill myself 3 times. You're a ruthless little group of sociopaths, and I admire that about you.
And speaking of killer acceptance speeches, Ariana Grande accepted her award for Best Pop Rock Female, where she actually thanks her grandma for being technologically savvy and voting for Ari.
Thank you to my family who's here tonight. I think I owe a lot of this to my Nona, who made sure to remind me that she voted. She goes, Ariana, I went on the computer, I voted.
And turning things up a notch to one of the most epic, kick-ass performances of the night, Demi Lovato and Alanis Morissette took to the AMA stage to tag team her throwback breakup anthem, You Oughta Know, to celebrate the release of her hit record, Jagged Little Pill, 20 years ago. The two rocked out in black leather and delivered a truly unforgettable performance. One very special moment during tonight's show came from Jared Leto, who delivered a powerful speech about the recent Paris attacks, seconds before then presenting Celine Dion to the stage, where she sang a heartfelt rendition of Hymne à l'amour, while a backdrop of Paris landmarks and memorials appeared on the screen behind her, leaving not a single dry eye in the entire audience after her performance. And finally, Justin Bieber closed out the AMAs tonight, leaving not a single dry body on stage during his medley of performances.
Take every single piece of the blame if you want me to. But you know that there is no innocent one in this game too.
He channeled a T-Swift circa 2009's ACM Awards and sang his hit Sorry underneath a rain-soaked stage, along with his other tracks, Where Are You Now and What Do You Mean? And after the show ended, I think we can all agree that we may or may not be calling out sick tomorrow due to a deadly case of Bieber fever. And that concludes our list of 7 of the best moments during tonight's AMAs. But I'm curious to know which moment was your favorite, and if there wasn't a specific moment or performance on our list, feel free to give it a shout out right down there in the comments section. And after that, you can click right over here to check out all of tonight's best and worst dressed on a brand new episode of Dirty Laundry. Thanks so much for checking in with me right here on Clever's Trophy Life. I'm your host, Miriam Issa, and I'll see you guys later. And then click to the left to check out One Direction's stellar AMA performance, or click to the right to see a full recap of Selena Gomez's red hot performance. And thanks again to T-Mobile, the Un-carrier, for sponsoring this episode.